Right, day two. Here we go. So, a little recap first. So, yesterday we had some straight lines. I know that's not straight, but it'll do. We had some angles like this, and I would say that is about 60 degrees. And this one, we will call it X because we don't know it. And what I said is when you are walking along a straight line, if you remember, like that, and you come to a point in the road, you need to decide which way you're going. You can either carry straight on, or you could turn this way, which is a 90-degree turn to there, or you could turn right the way around and face back the way you came to there, which is 180, or you could turn to there, which is 270, or you could carry straight back on and do a full 360 turn. We already know there's 360 degrees in a circle. We've done a lot to pie chart work. But for this work, we're concentrating on half a circle. So that's 180. So if you think of this as our straight line, on one side of it, we've got 180 degrees in total. So we know that X plus 60 equals 180. So 180 take away 60 gives us the X. So hopefully you know that 180 take away 60 is 120. Don't forget the little degrees though. X equals 120 degrees. Now yesterday, some people were getting confused when doing their takeaways. And let's just say it was 65 just for the sake of this one. What lots of you were forgetting to do was this, borrowing. Because you can't do 0 take away 5, so you have to go and borrow to make it into a 10. Now you can complete that sum. 10 take away 5 is 5. 7 take away 6 is 1. 1 take away 0 is 1. Okay? So don't forget your borrowing. Lots of people made those mistakes yesterday. So let's have another look at a similar one. So yesterday we moved on to these ones towards like the end of the questions. So today we'll focus on them a little bit more. So this is the same thing. The total of all these three angles is still 180. But the only difference is we've got 3 instead of 2. So let's say this one is 55 degrees. This one is 65 degrees. What is this one? Okay, so 180 must be the total equals X plus 55 plus 65 equals X. And if we just add these two together for ease at the minute. So again, be careful with your column subtractions and your column additions. 5 add 5 is 10. So 0 carry the 1. 6 add 5 is 11. Add the 1 is 2. So X plus 120. So we do 180 take away 120 equals X. So X equals 60 degrees. Gone for a little slightly different looking one this time, where we've got 2 angles together and one big one. So let's go for, what's that? That's about 115 degrees there. This one is about 37 degrees. And this is the one we want to find out. Okay? So I probably didn't explain it last time as on the last question. So this time I'm just going to kind of explain to you what to do. So get your 180 and take away the other two added together. And that will give you X. Okay? So basically what that's doing is you've got your total. So if the other two added together is your kind of total, what you're given, this is what you're given. So you got your total, take away what you're given, gives you what you don't know. Okay? So always do that. 180 at the start, take away, the brackets are important because that tells you to answer that first. And then that will give you your answer. Okay, so on the next line down, you should keep the 180. You should keep the takeaway. And now you just answer the brackets. So 115. Add 37. 5 add 7 is 12. 1 add 3 add 1 is 5. 1 add nothing is 1. So 180 minus 152 equals X. Degrees, don't forget degrees. 180, take away 152. We can't do the units column because it's 0 take away 2, so we have to borrow. Makes that a 10. Now you can. 10 take away 2 is 8. 7 take away 5 is 2. 1 take away 1 is 0. So the answer is 28 degrees. Right, I reckon this will be the last one. Hoping that you're getting it now, fingers crossed. So this will be the last one before I show you the questions. So this one is just over 90, so this one's 92 degrees. That one's about 44 degrees. And this is the one we don't know. So like I said last time, 180, take away, put your brackets in, put the ones you've been given, add them up, and you've got your X. Okay, so next line down, you keep everything, but you satisfy, I was going to say, which is the right word. You answer the brackets, 92, add 44, 2 add 4 is 6, 9 add 4 is 13, 180 take away 136 equals X, 180 take away, what is that? Take away 136. Again, can't do 0 take away 6, so I'll have to borrow off the 7. 10 take away 6 is 4. 7 take away 3 is 4. 1 take away 1 is 0. So X equals 44 degrees. Oh look, it matches. That was just a coincidence. There's no trick. So there you go. There's the kind of warm-up for today. Here come the questions. I've made the same mistake as I did yesterday. So they've moved on. I've just looked at the questions and basically they've moved on a little bit. So I need to kind of explain it. It's not hard, to be honest. It'll take me 2 minutes. Nothing for you to worry about at all. The only thing they do is they move on and they give you 3 angles now instead of 2. So that's what I'm going to just practice now with you. Is that you do it exactly the same way. So it's dead easy. This one is 18 degrees. This one is quite close to 90 there. So let's go 85 degrees. That one looks about 40 degrees. And this one, I've got no idea. So we do the workings exactly the same way. 180, take away, add up everything we've been given. So 18, add 85, add 40 equals x. So now we get our column addition going. 40, 18, 5 add 8 is 13, 8 add 4 is 12, add 1 is 13, add another 1 is 14. So the answer to our bracket is 143 equals x. So now you do 180, take away 143. Yet again, can't do 0, take away 3, so I have to borrow off the 8 to make it 10. 10 take away 3 is 7. 7 take away 4 is 3. 1 take away 1 is 0. So the answer is 37 degrees. So they move on to that one, I think, on question 3. Now question 4 and 5 look a little bit weird, but they're exactly the same. So let me show you what I mean. So here's the first 3 questions. Again, you've been given 2 and you've got 1 to find. Been given 2 and you've got 1 to find. And number 3, like the one I've just done, you've been given 3. Okay, so don't forget the method to work out. In case you'll need for 2 additions for that one. Number 3. Okay. So you put all your knowns, so in this case it'd be these 2 would go in the brackets, or these 2 would go in the brackets, or these 3 would go in the brackets. Okay, so hopefully you'll get all them right. Let me just delete all that so you can see the questions a bit easier. There you go, there's your 1, 2 and 3. So this is number 4 and 5. Now obviously they look a little bit different because you've now got a cross, but to be honest, what you can do, especially with number 4, you can just ignore all this, ignore all that, and you've got a dead easy straightforward one on the top half. So just ignore everything you can see there. Okay, and then on this one you kind of have to turn it around a bit for number 5. So number 5, if you imagine it like that, and again ignore everything underneath it, and you've got 42 and x. Alright, so that's kind of how you work them out. So let me just add a nice clean one for you. There you go. There's number 4 and number 5. Okay, good luck.